Everybody, and welcome to Mika's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my shrimp etouffee. Alright, so I already have my green peppers and my onions cut up. So we're going to have to go over and start the stove. And then I'll tell you guys the ingredients we're going to be using. First ingredient, we're definitely going to be using butter. And I'm going to use Smart Balance. So we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of butter. Gonna put that in our pot. Well, don't splash it like I just splashed it all over the place. Alright. And some people make theirs with the crawfish, but it's hard to find crawfish here in Virginia Beach, so I'm just gonna do the shrimp one. Okay. All right, so we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you all the ingredients you're gonna need. So of course you're gonna need your onions and your green pepper. So you're gonna cut up about a half a green pepper and a whole onion. I had a small onion, so it depends on the size onion you have. Okay, so I have some garlic powder, your Tony's Creole seasoning, and I'm gonna use my Mrs. Dash, my tomato basil. And you're gonna need some Campbell's cream of shrimp. Now this is hard to find, but I found it at Food Line if you have a Food Line, or if you have an international market, you might can find it there. I'm pretty sure other stores have it, but it's hard to find this. And you're gonna have your rotel. You can use spicy or you can use the regular one, or the original one. So I just got the original one. And I'm gonna use some tomato sauce and some sugar. And that's gonna be it. And then of course you know you gotta have your shrimp. Or if you want crawfish, you can do crawfish. But like I say, I don't have any crawfish. Okay? So we're gonna go over and we're gonna saute our green peppers and our onion. Gonna saute these up real good till they get nice and soft. And then you want to make sure you turn your fire down. I'm gonna put mine on about on medium heat. And make sure you just saute your onions and your peppers up real good. Okay, and we're gonna go over and I'm gonna season my shrimp up. So for your shrimp, you don't want to overly season your shrimp because it's already going into your sauce for your sauce that you're gonna make. So I'm just gonna put a little Creole seasoning on it. Okay, and then I'll put some of my garlic powder. All right. And then I'm going to put some of my tomato and basil. Okay. And then you want to toss your shrimp around. Make sure you got seasoning on both sides. Like I say, you don't want to overly season your shrimp because they're going into your sauce. But you can't never go wrong with garlic powder, so you can put much garlic powder if you want, but just don't overly season it with your Creole seasoning because you don't want your food to be salty. And I serve mine with rice. So, all right, and that's gonna be it. And then make sure you move your shrimp around to make sure everything is seasoned real good. All right, and that's gonna be good right there. And we're gonna go back over and check our green peppers and our onions. And this smells so good, y'all. You can smell these green peppers and onions. They smell real good, honey. Yes. So you just wanna marinate your green peppers and your onions. Like this. Boy, y'all can smell this through this camera. Whew, smells so good. Everybody have their different ways they make it, so I'm just showing you a nice simple way that you can make it, and it's gonna taste really, really, really good. Okay. You don't have to marinate these too long, but you want them to be a little soft so they don't be crunchy. Because your cream of shrimp, that really don't cook too long. Because by the time your shrimp get done, it's done. Because you don't want to cook your shrimp too long so it don't be mush. So you want to kind of like cook these down until they're nice and soft. Because you don't want them crunchy, like I say, after you put your cream of shrimp in. Alright, so I'll come back and show you guys when we add in our cream of shrimp. Alright everybody, I'm back, and this is how your peppers and onions should look. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add our cream of shrimp. Okay. Add that. And you don't want to add any water to the cream of shrimp because it'll make it watery. So whatever you do, don't add any water to it. Okay, you just mix that up like that. Because once you put your top on it, it's going to make its own juices anyways. Okay, so you just stir it around like that. Alright, and this is where we're going to add our rotel. But drain your juice off your rotel because you don't want the juices from it. We don't need the juices from the rotel. So I drain mine. Okay. And if you don't like the rotel, you don't have to add it. So if you don't want it, don't add it in. Okay. Alright, and this is where we're going to put our tomato sauce. And this is what you don't want to add a lot of either. Okay, I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of this. Well, this is teaspoons, not tablespoons. I'm sorry. 2 of them. Alright, that's it. That's all you need of this. You can save that for something else. That's all you're gonna need of that. Okay, so you're gonna stir this up real good. All right. And then you want to get your creole seasoning and your Mrs. Dash and your garlic powder. And this is when you're going to season up. And you can put pretty much any seasoning you like or whatever. This is just what I put in mine. Okay. And I'm going to add my creole seasoning and my Mrs. Dash. And remember I told you guys we had some sugar. Anything I use with tomatoes, I put sugar in because it cuts the acid down into the tomatoes. You don't have to add a lot, just enough to cut the acid down. I know y'all probably say, sugar, yep, don't knock it till you try it. It's good. I'm telling you, I can't eat tomatoes without cutting some of that acid out, so it's a must for me. Okay? So, we're going to add our shrimp in, and we're going to cover it. And let this cook down. Okay. And add your shrimp like that. Okay. Alright, we're going to stir this up. And we're going to let this cook until the shrimp get done. Like I said, you don't want to overcook your shrimp because they will be mush. So I just stir it up so all the shrimp is covered. And we're going to put a top on this. And you'll see how it makes its own gravy once the cream of mushroom, you know, get to cooking. And not cream of mushroom, I'm sorry, cream of shrimp. Now, some people do. I'm saying cream of mushroom because some people do put cream of mushroom in theirs or cream of celery. But I don't do that. This is how I do mine. So I'm going to get a top and we're going to put on this and we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes. And I'll come back and show you the end product. Right, and I'm back, and this is how it should look. I cooked it again. I cooked it for about 10 more minutes. Let the shrimp get done, and this is it. This is it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching me, and I'll plate it up and show you guys how it looked. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it if you're sharing it. And if you haven't shared it, please like, share, and comment. See you guys later.